The Admirable Crichton, a play written by J. M. Barrie in 1902, is a satirical comedy that tackles themes of class and social structure. The story revolves around Crichton, a butler who finds himself thrust into leadership when his aristocratic employers become stranded on a deserted island. Barrie, renowned for his creation of Peter Pan, was a Scottish novelist and playwright who received notable recognition for his literary contributions, including being made a baronet and a member of the Order of Merit. He passed away in 1937 due to pneumonia. Act I takes place at Loam Hall, the residence of Lord Loam, his family, and their butler, Crichton. Lord Loam holds progressive views, rejecting the artificiality and harm caused by class divisions. Despite enjoying the privileges of the aristocracy, he believes in the equality of all members of society and even hosts monthly tea gatherings where he treats his servants as equals, crossing the boundaries of class. In contrast, Crichton firmly believes in the existence of class differences, seeing them as a natural consequence of civilization. The monthly teas prove awkward for everyone except Lord Loam. When Lord Loam decides to embark on a yachting cruise with his family, he informs his daughters that only one maid can accompany them. Lady Mary assumes her maid Fisher will join, but Fisher, unwilling to embark on a several-month-long voyage, resigns from her position. In a twist of events, Loam's valet also resigns, leaving the family without their intended servants. Crichton agrees to accompany them as Loam's valet for the duration of the cruise, and he convinces another maid named Tweeny to join as well. Act 2 reveals that the yacht has been destroyed in a storm, leaving the party stranded on a deserted island in the Pacific. Lord Loam, despite his pompous nature and higher social rank, struggles to assume leadership within the group due to his lack of practical skills. Crichton, with his resourcefulness and practicality, quickly takes charge and becomes the de facto leader of the stranded party. In the beginning, the aristocrats harbor resentment towards Crichton, as he does not believe in social equality and is content with wielding his newfound authority. The Honorable Ernest Woolley, Lord Loam's nephew, clashes with the butler due to his obsession with crafting witty epigrams. Crichton, now the leader, takes it upon himself to discourage Ernest's habit by playfully dipping his head into a bucket of water for every epigram he makes. As time goes on, the group realizes that they cannot function without Crichton's common sense, and they eventually accept his leadership, signified by their consumption of the food he has gathered and cooked. Act 3 unfolds several years later, with the group still stranded on the island. They have established their own miniature civilization, with a shift in dynamics. Loam, now affectionately referred to as Daddy instead of his formal title, busies himself with simple tasks around the camp. Crichton, known as Gov, has implemented various improvements to island living, including an agricultural system and the construction of houses. Ernest has transformed into a more practical and diligent individual, while Mary has honed her hunting skills and become proficient at providing food. Agatha and Catherine, Mary's younger sisters, have embraced independence and no longer depend on their maids for every need. Tweeny, the maid, proves herself to be a competent worker on the island as well. Their social statuses have been reversed, with the others now serving Crichton as if he were their lord. Lady Mary, recognizing Crichton's exceptional abilities that surpass anyone else in the group regardless of their setting, falls in love with him. Despite being engaged to Lord Brocklehurst back in England, the islanders have lost hope of rescue, and Mary agrees to marry Crichton. Just as they are about to be wed, they hear the sound of a ship's gun, interrupting the ceremony and signaling the potential arrival of rescuers. In a brief moment, Crichton is tempted to resist rescue and maintain their island life. However, he ultimately relents and signals the passing ship, returning to his role as a butler as soon as they are found. Act 4, titled The Other Island, takes place back in England, where everyone has reverted to their previous lives and social statuses. Ernest, now an author, writes a book about their island experiences, but portrays himself and Lord Loam as the leaders, barely acknowledging Crichton's role. Although Crichton continues as the family's butler, his presence makes them uneasy as they all remember the truth of his leadership on the island. Mary is on the verge of marrying Lord Brocklehurst as planned. Lady Brocklehurst, Lord Brocklehurst's mother, questions Mary extensively about her time on the island, suspecting possible infidelity during her absence. The Loams avoid revealing the truth, but when Lady Brocklehurst suggests that Crichton might become Mary's butler after her marriage, Mary reacts with horror, considering it impossible. Crichton saves Mary from embarrassment by announcing his resignation. As they bid farewell, Mary suggests that something might be fundamentally flawed with English society. Crichton disagrees, refusing to entertain criticism against England. When she questions if he has lost his courage, he assures her that he has not. The play tackles class issues in a manner that would have shocked Barrie's audience. Barrie admitted to considering an ending where Mary and Crichton do marry in England, but ultimately decided against it, as he believed the audience wouldn't accept it. The Admirable Crichton has been adapted numerous times for film, TV, and radio, including a well-received 1957 British adaptation starring Kenneth More and Diane Silent. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.